As many of us know, Derrick Rose was traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers prior to in the offseason. He signed the veterans minimum with the Cleveland Cavaliers, was traded in a 3-team deal, which of course got the Cleveland Cavaliers Jordan Clarkson, Rodney Hood, Larry Nance Jr., and shipped away, it seemed like the bad eggs in that deal of Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose, Amon Shumpert, Jay Crowder and company. And yet, Derrick Rose has been granted his release by the Utah Jazz. He's currently a free agent. And where exactly does he go from here?
Chicago.
Stop it.
Go play with the Bulls.
Do not.
Come back home.
So Rose is interested, according to The Athletic, in joining a playoff team and the chance to stay close to his Chicago home and play for a coach he's familiar with. It's extremely appealing to him. League sources told The Athletic. What sounds are you making right now?
I'm hitting all the cues here. First of all, the Chicago home thing. Come back home. Aren't the Bulls a playoff team this year, Rick? Aren't they on top of the game with the second in the East?
They're very far from the playoffs, as a matter of fact.
So
it's like Milwaukee.
Milwaukee sounds
could be
like
one, but I still don't
think.
I don't think they'd sign him.
Well, they don't really need to.
They don't. They have 3 point guards.
Right. Yep. There's not much of a need, but I mean, you got to play your hand. He's like,
Right. It's amazing how with New York he was like, I'm looking forward to the max. And now it's like, I'm looking forward to just joining a team. Contrasting styles. According to Bleacher Report, Rose is 4th last in the NBA in defensive box plus minus among those who have played at least 300 minutes a season. That's bad. And then also via Bleacher Report, Rose's game isn't a great fit for a league that is based heavily on the 3-point shot. Teams are taking a record 28.8 3-point attempts per game. Thank the Houston Rockets for bumping up that number. According to Basketball Reference, and of course, the Warriors. And Rose hasn't made over 29.3% from beyond the arc since the 03-04 season. Again, not great. So the Stein line, Mark Stein on Twitter, the Wolves continue to have great interest in adding Derrick Rose and will explore the possibility of claiming the former MVP off waivers now that Utah's released him. League sources say,
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't think there's a risk in trying him. What's the risk, right? That he doesn't perform?
Depending on the team. Depends on the team.
Like, can he really disrupt the team? Because again, as we saw, the makeup of the Cleveland team this year seemed to be the problem, not just one guy. It's not like Derrick Rose was there, therefore they had their issues. It was multiple.
They had many issues.
Yeah, they had many issues, and maybe he was a part of it. Maybe he wasn't, because the level of play he got anyway, and his impact on the game didn't really change. It was other things, maybe.
Right.
So signing him, I think, isn't that big of a risk.
To the veterans minimum again,
to see what
or whatever
you can
the pro
get out
rated
of
is.
him. You never know.
Right. So here are my 4 teams. Let me know what you think about these. I said this previously. Washington has to be considered because that guy, John Wall, is out. They're also looking at Ty Lawson, who's currently in China, Ramon Sessions, and Briante Weber. Another team, as we proceed forward. I don't know why they're a finalist. Jimmy Butler and Derrick Rose don't like each other. So I don't know why you would put those two together. There's always going to be the link, and we do this in sports. Well, he played for this coach or this assistant coach, and we're going to put the pieces of the puzzle together. It's fun. I just don't think that Minnesota needs him as well, unless you're going to be like Jeff Teague and Derrick Rose are going to play together. And I know that Aaron Brooks was there previously as well. Tyus Jones has shown me something this year. Right. He looks okay. If you don't think that Tyus Jones can help you in the playoffs as much as Derrick Rose, sure, sign him. The next team is the Memphis Grizzlies because Mike Conley is out for the rest of the season with an injury.
Conley needs to get out of town, but yes.
But he's not. He signed the max a few years ago.
I hear you, buddy.
Richest contract in NBA history at the time.
Hadn't. But yeah.
You wish he hadn't?
Well, I mean, maybe he would. As far as winning, I mean, of course, I'm glad he's making his money. That's first number one good.
Maybe he loves Memphis.
Yeah, but does he like winning?
That's up to him to decide. I value your opinion.
He was one of the guards that I was always impressed by, and I'd like to see a guy like that win. And when they had their streaks when they were looking good and they'd make playoffs, you knew they weren't going to go to the finals or anything, but you like seeing them play a little bit.
Yes, completely.
But
I still view
Mike
Conley.
But you know.
I still view Mike Conley as like one of the most underrated point guards.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even with the contract.
Because he's in Memphis.
Yes, great point as well. And Mario Chalmers is currently the point guard there. The last one. The San Antonio Spurs. Where else could you not want to go? Tony Parker can't stay healthy throughout an entire season, though it appears suddenly he's looking healthy. DeJounte Murray is there. He was oft injured as well. Patty Mills is there, understood. If anybody wants to rejuvenate their career, you just do whatever the hell Greg Popovich says. You show that you're coachable. You show that you could play whatever amount of minutes because he's the mastermind of like minutes manipulation.
Yep.
You go to San Antonio, of course, if they want you.
That hadn't crossed my mind, but I like that one. Because again, I mean, you look up, we know San Antonio, but you look up and you got Paul Gasol still playing. You're like, whoa, this guy
I know.
is still playing basketball.
I know.
Somehow, I mean, what is he? Probably 38 by now, 9. So
Paul Gasol?
yeah,
Probably 37, 38.
yeah. So I mean, you look up and you're like, something works, and then again, to be in a system where you don't have to be the guy that has to produce all this stuff from your knees that have been a problem for you.
Not at all.
Maybe it works.
I'm looking up because I was 37. 37 years old. I agree. I think the Spurs would be a nice little fit for Derrick Rose. It'd be fun.
Is it close enough to Chicago? It's in the middle of the country, just on the bottom middle of the
You're
country.
talking about the Alamo Dome in comparison to Chicago? I think we're a ways away, my friend.
He's supposed to stay near Chicago.
Though Canelo Alvarez certainly does call it home. All right, let us know where you think Derrick Rose should land. Comment section below. Subscribe to 2IT Sports.